What's up, guys? This is Chris here from Honest Outlaw, and today we are coming at you with something new. We are going to talk about maybe the most exciting little gun I've seen in a while, and I didn't know anything about it. I saw this at my local Shields. Thank you, Craig, for pointing this bad boy out. But I haven't heard of this particular gun coming out, but maybe you guys have. This is the Shadow Systems CR920. Now, I'm familiar with Shadow Systems. I've got a couple of their lowers. I have some of their guns. I had some of their guns for review, including the War Poet. I think this is probably going to make the biggest splash out of all those guns. Shadow Systems is a company that basically makes Glock clones. They make different frames and different slides, and it's patterned after the Glock pistol. They have Glock 19, Glock 17 clones. They also have Glock 43 clones, and now they have something brand new. Something I think Glock wishes it made already, and I'm surprised that it actually hasn't. Because over the past few years, death just flew by me there. I'm allergic to wasps. Over the past few years, micro 9mm subcompacts have been the most popular pistols on the market, and for good reason. Because in the civilian world, predominantly we carry handguns for self-defense. The smaller and lighter we can get, the more comfortable they are, the more capacity they have, the more capable the gun is. If you can combine both of those, like the SIG P365 or maybe the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, you can have a very capable gun with a capable caliber with capacity that compromises on nothing while still maintaining a very small size and weight that you can easily carry all day, because the gun doesn't matter if you don't have it. So saying you carry a 1911 half the time, I'd rather carry one of these all the time, which is why predominantly, even though I do carry 1911 sometimes because I like the classics, I do normally err on the side of smaller guns like this. The 365 and the Shield Plus are two of my main carry guns. However, you guys know that I'm a Glock guy and a CZ guy at heart, and man, I'm glad to have a Glock pattern subcompact micro 9 like this. So not only does it have a 3-inch barrel, it only weighs 17 ounces. It is a striker fired polymer framed design that is in 9mm, but it does have a 10+1 flush fit capacity, and then a 13+1 if you put the base plate on it, which is really sweet. Finally putting the Glock in the same category as the Shield Plus, the Springfield Hellcat, and the SIG P365. Glock's always late to the game, we know that. When they wanted a small single stack 9mm, they came out with the 42, and then like 4 years later they came out with the 43. They're always late to the game, but Shadow Systems is not. So now you can get a Glock style or a Glock clone with the same capacity that you can get for your 365 and your Shield Plus. This comes with a lot of features that a Glock most likely will not out of the factory as well. Some pretty sweet sights. This reminds me of the Hackathorn setup with the huge tritium front with the blacked out rear. That's my favorite sighting setup. It also comes with an optics mounting system right out of the box. We've got some slide serrations here, which I really like, because if you were going to run this with an optic, you would want slide serrations up front. There's so little slide here to grip. You put a big optic back there, you're not going to be able to operate the slide very well, so you can come over the front and easily operate it even on this small gun. These serrations are done very well. You can see they're cut in reverse there, but they're not sharp. So you can go up and pinch that really, really easy. We also have thumb spots on both sides, kind of these little pseudo gas pedals. How cool is that on a little carry gun? We also have a extended magazine release, a pretty nice magazine bevel, and then we've got some really good texture, especially by comparison to a lot of small guns, with a very high and pronounced beaver tail, allowing you to not deal with any slide bite. And on top of that, I got this gun for around $550, I think, maybe $600. They actually have a tin version, I think, that comes out for around $650. And I got this at my local Shields. From what I've seen, these are available in most gun stores. Big ups to the Patreon supporters for helping me buy this, by the way. You guys bought this gun for review, so thank you very much. If you want to support the channel, that is the best way to do it. Go down to the Patreon link in the description and sign up. Also in that description is a link to a local shelter in Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. And finally, if you like this video, you want to see more content like this, go down and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button as well, and obviously share it if you think this gun's cool. Now, I know they changed the frame on this. I have to assume partly due to the copyright issues they're going to run into with Glock. The other thing that I wanted to make sure that it did was fit into all of my Glock holsters. So it fits into my Glock 48, my Glock 43, and my Glock 43X holsters. And I like that a lot. because the Glock holsters are the most predominant as far as the entire aftermarket goes. Now, as far as aftermarket support on the trigger and the barrel and the recoil spring, I'm not entirely sure yet, but when we do the full review, we'll definitely have all that info. That being said, let's go put the first rounds through it and I'll give you my actual opinion. I'm awful excited about this, but if this gun goes out and it's unreliable, the trigger sucks, it's inaccurate, my excitement level could drop drastically, which happens a lot, and this damn gun could find itself on another wish I could video. But either way, let's go out and shoot it and just see how it does. The one thing I really like about this gun is that it conceals super well. As you can see, I got it in this Felix concealment holster, and you can barely see it even if I have just a regular t-shirt on. So I've got some Federal target and range ammunition in here, and we're gonna see if it can hit here at 75 yards, or if I can, I should say. Because what good is a tiny compact carry gun if you can't hit 75 yards? We had an immediate failure, and then a failure to feed. It's just Federal ammo too. Okay, so yeah. All right. I spent the last 7 minutes talking this gun up. All right, well, that's not a good start, especially for a carry gun.
It's not even in battery.
Oh. Short stroked right off the gate, huh?
Uh-oh.
That's not so good. Sometimes I wonder, when I do shit like that and I don't even see it till I aim the gun, I wonder if I should really have this job or not.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we have all kinds of problems already. All right, so since we've already had some malfunctions, I'm gonna try some 147 grain premium ammo from Phoenix Ammunition. It's not remanufactured, it's brand new, it's their competition stuff. I just happen to have it out here from my other gun, so we're gonna try this a little bit, see how that goes. We just got a hit there at almost 100 yards.
You certainly did.
I can hear them lob in when I miss it. That's pretty superb accuracy. Now we're cooking with gasoline. I hate to say, maybe it doesn't like 115, I don't know. It shot 147, no problem. All right, so now we've got 115 grain. Now this stuff is not premium ammo, this is just regular factory ammo. So we'll see if this runs. Got another failure.
So it must not like that stuff?
Yeah. What the fuck was that about? We got a light primer strike. And then you can see where it got stuck in the barrel.
Okay.
All right, so it's not like the gun's not accurate. The gun's accurate, you just can't get the accuracy out of it because the trigger's such garbage. I have to admit, in actual action, that's really bad. You can see here, this is where I want to reset it because this is where my shield resets. That's where my P365 resets. There we go. That's a lot of trigger movement. I don't know. I was digging this gun before I shot it. Fast up close, but it has a lot more recoil than my shield, for sure. If I had to pick this or the shield, like right now, I would throw this in the garbage. I mean, it works, don't get me wrong, but as far as like competitive options go, I mean, I really wanted this thing to rock.
Just Honest Outlaw, the karate fly killer.
Yeah. Quick reflexes. Am I on already?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I don't joke without the camera on.
Okay. Is there like a camera on our house all the time? Is there something I should be worried about?
I need you to hurry up, cutie.
Wrap it up. All right. So, the CR920 was a gun that I was excited for. I shot it up close. I shot it at long distance. It's mechanically accurate. I like that about it. If it was my only gun, would I be okay with it? No, I would not. We shot 4 ammo types today. We shot Phoenix 115. We shot Ammo Incorporated. We shot Federal Federal Ultra Target and Range. And the only ammunition that worked, believe it or not, is my Phoenix 147 grain competition ammo. Is this gun gonna run with the ammo that you buy at Walmart? If you have my version, no. This didn't run with any ammo type that was available to most people that don't want to buy it online. It ran the 147 grain just fine, but honestly we only shot about 60 rounds through it. That's not really much of a test, you know? It had multiple malfunctions, maybe what, 4 or 5?
I don't know. We'll have to review the film.
The trigger was garbage. I thought it would be okay from the dry fire, but in actual action, sometimes it's different when you dry fire a gun versus when you actually shoot it. And in action, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the reset, slowed the gun down, but the majority of what I didn't like were not only the reliability issues, but the recoil and pulse. The recoil and pulse and reliability are two things that you cannot test in a gun store when you pick a gun up. You don't know how you have an idea about how it feels in your hand, and this gun feels really good in my hand, don't get me wrong. I kind of feel like Paul Harrell when I say stuff like that, but the reality is the only thing I really do like about this gun is the silhouette that it gives you, the magazine compatibility that I assume you're gonna get with Glock, at least the holster compatibility. But as far as like trigger reliability and recoil and pulse and ergonomics go, the Shield Plus is a little bit cheaper than this. The SIG P365 are cheaper than this, and I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have either one of them over this gun. Both of those, I shot the Shield Plus 1,000 times with 0 malfunctions at all. I mean, this already has 5. On top of that, the Shield Plus is the same weight, almost the same size. It has way less recoil because of how it's engineered. And overall, I just don't see how this could have went so poorly. I mean, Glock's one of the most reliable guns in the world, and you clone a Glock and then all of a sudden you have a ton of reliability problems. If I wanted a Glock clone that didn't work, I would just build my own. Trust me, I've done it a bunch of times. If you add a bunch of aftermarket parts to your Glock, you will most likely reduce the reliability. And sadly, apparently, even if a company does that, you're apparently going to reduce the reliability as well. I'm hammering on this a little hard, but the reality is I was very excited about this, and this was a contender to be my carry gun. And when I get jaded about a gun, when I get disappointed about a gun, is when I'm usually the most angry. And for a $600 premium style carry gun, for it to be this unreliable right out of the gate, it's not ideal. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.